I've got my good friends from Super Tech with me, Eric and Larry. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, Jim.
What's up,
How are
Jim?
you?
Hey, I'm doing well. It's good to see you here. Thank you so much for coming on. I love what you guys do, and I want you to tell me and everyone viewing out there who you guys are, how you met, because you got quite a story. You've been together a long time. I kind of joke that you guys are like the odd couple. You've been
No,
living
no, we
together.
no, we are the odd couple.
No, he's the odd guy. I'm the normal guy.
Yeah,
That could be, but you are the guy that walks
I,
around with the
I'm
hats and the
I'm
orange
I'm
jackets.
Felix, and he's Oscar.
There is no question. I would I wouldn't disagree with that, but I really love your story because you guys have been roommates, and I say roommates for decades because when you were young kids, you were pretty much living together, and when you travel, you live together, and you guys travel a lot. So tell everybody all about yourselves, your history.
Well, Larry and I met in college, Keene State College in New Hampshire,
Couple of
and
muscle heads.
we had a double major,
Yeah.
partying and lifting weights. That was
About it.
we both graduated with a double major in those two fields.
And we were very successful. We were on the honor roll every semester.
Were you really?
Yeah,
Absolutely. With
partying
those
and
two
lifting
things.
weights on a roll, sure.
On that honor roll. We won't get into your GPA. So you guys had fun. You met each other, and you're still together.
Yeah, look, were Larry and I going to go to Harvard grad school? No, but I mean, we got through. We were okay. Yeah, right. We were average or a little better than average, and we had a good time. But where I met Larry was I was a year ahead of Larry in college, and we met through a mutual friend in the gym. Because a lot of us would all walk over from campus to this gym off campus, and the three of us started working out together, but the guy that introduced us was kind of flaky. So he wouldn't show up half the time. But Larry and I showed up all the time, never missed, right?
And that's what makes the difference.
We kind of looked at each other and were like, all right, let's ditch the other friend because he's not going to show up. But you and I are committed to doing this, right? And there's an origin story to our business in this. So Larry and I are in the gym every day, pounding it out, trying to get bigger and better and all the stuff. And we used to be so dedicated, Jim, that where we lived was like this little vortex of snow. We would get massive snowstorms. And Larry and I, 2 p.m. or whatever time we used to go over, even in like blizzards where they were shutting the whole place down, we would like trudge through the snow to get to the gym because we had to get to the gym. And I mean, even there was a field right in front of the gym, and it would be like snowdrifts up to our shoulders, and we're like pounding through. And then we get to the door to the gym, and the stupid place would be closed, right?
Oh gosh.
And
We'd be so mad. We're like, why are they closed?
Yes,
Of course they're closed. They can't open the door.
Any sane person would be closed, right? And after college, Larry and I went our separate ways and had different careers. And I was starting an air duct cleaning business at the time, and I was just at the point where I needed a business partner. Like I needed somebody who was a marketer. I'm kind of an ops guy. And I went to my dad, who was a very good judge of character. And I said, hey, I'm thinking of taking a business partner on. And he's kind of like, like, I don't know about that. And I said, well, it's Larry. And then he goes, isn't that the guy that used to like walk to the gym through the snow and never missed a workout? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, that's fine. You'll be good.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah.
So that's how that all started.
He got the blessing. The Godfather donned his hat.
I kissed my dad's ring and we went into business.
Yeah. Well, but in all seriousness, you guys help home service professionals in soft skills. But what's really amazing is you guys didn't just come up with this last week. You have a friendship that goes years, a partnership that goes years. I don't want to get deep into it, but touch a little bit about the restoration business you guys were in, because that's really where you learned a lot of things that you're teaching other people with today in soft skills.
Yeah, when we started business, and Eric came to me and said, hey, man, I'm starting this air duct cleaning business. I'm like, oh, cool. This would be great. Blue collar. As we just went to college for a bunch of years, but, we can make this happen. And it was right in 2008 when it was not a good time to be starting a business, because the years before everything was quite lucrative. And right at the end of 2007, Eric approached me. 2008, January 1st, we started. and it was a challenge. So we had to scrape and be creative and just make things happen on a consistent basis. And that's pretty much what we did. And we learned through the school of hard knocks in the worst economy in the last, I don't know, 50, 100 years. And we made it happen slowly but steadily. But, it's just for being very creative and being extremely determined just to make it happen.
Yeah. And go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say it took a lot of grit on Larry and my part to make this happen because, we had no clients. We had a new business. We didn't know anybody in town. I mean, we were knocking on doors, taking we were trashing out repoed houses. We were doing janitorial through the middle of the night. I mean, we did everything that we could to stay in business. But the lessons that we learned in those first couple of years carried us through the next 10 or 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And in future podcasts, you guys are going to be talking about how you can help other people who are doing what you've been doing for years in home service with soft skills. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.